I read an obituary in the LA Times today that has haunted me ever since we were on the highway coming out here to this rainy day in the New Jersey countryside. It was about a man named Vic Chesnutt. I'd never heard of him and never heard his music, but I want to now. And I guess his story is that he was in a car accident when he was 18. He was drunk. And that struck a chord because God knows I had driven drunk 100 times by the time I was 18 years old. I got lucky, and Vic Chesnutt ended up paralyzed. So many years later, he's a singer and a songwriter, and Michael Stipe hears him and gets behind him, and he ends up actually with quite a body of work, but he's still a paraplegic. And he couldn't keep adequate health insurance, couldn't pay his medical bills, and needed surgery that he couldn't afford. So on Christmas Day, I think, maybe Christmas Eve, I'd have to go back. But anyways, at the perfect time, he ended his life, you know. And the LA Times, the obit was better than the New York Times because it had a little snippet of lyric of his. And he was an atheist. He didn't believe in make-believe gods, and neither do I, you know. And I respect his decision to end his life. But it really brought into relief for me all these assholes screaming about socialized medicine. I mean, they're all fucking cookie-cutter zombies holding up their signs, you know, kill the bill, kill the bill. Michelle Bachmann leading the way, and Laura Ingraham, you know, quoting, really offensively quoting a famous quote that had to do with the Holocaust, where they came for this one, and I didn't say anything because I wasn't that, and then they came for the Jews. They came for me. So she quotes that in relation to health care. You know, like Obama is going to come for her health care decisions, as if we have much choice in the first place anymore in this country. You know, I have to re-enroll every year now, and my copay goes up, everything goes up, because I'm just trying to keep my the cut in my paycheck the same. So I keep having to redo it so that I'm paying more. But Vic Chesnutt, you know, didn't even have that option. You know, did not even have that option. And it just haunts me and saddens me to think that I live in a country where, you know, people don't give a shit. And everybody's got theirs, at least the ones who do. And they certainly don't care about the ones who don't. You know, watching all these senior citizens last summer saying, keep your government hands off my Medicare, you know. And one of the leaders of that damn thing is zipping around in a Medicaid paired wheel, you know, like a little scooter. The greed is astonishing, the selfishness. And so we end up with people who die because they can't get health insurance, they can't get care. We have people like Mr. Chesnutt, who chooses to end his life rather than to go on another day, being degraded, you know, by the system and hounded by hospitals wanting their money. So anyways, I want to hear the guy's music. I liked him just reading about what he'd done with his life when he could and how he ended it. You know, my hat is off to him, you know, as sad as that is. So, Vic Chesnutt, I'm going to get what I can and listen to you, and I'm sorry that the United States failed you so terribly. You know, we fail an awful lot of people. And I don't know that this healthcare reform, which is not healthcare reform, it's insurance reform, and it's not even that. It's Howard Dean was right, you know, it's a fucking bailout of the insurance industry, because now everybody's got to buy it, so they're going to get lots and lots and lots of money. Lots of money. Anyways, that's it for today. It's the day after Christmas. It was really kind of refreshing to read something so sad after watching these morons on television talking about Christmas miracles. Every fucking thing was a Christmas miracle. You know, the Pope falls down and gets back up and it's a Christmas miracle. And the kid from Brazil comes home and that's a Christmas miracle. And that hapless jihadi on the airplane blows up his dick and it's a Christmas miracle because nobody else died. And, well, he didn't die either, but nobody died. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now. That's that. So long.